I'm a 31-year-old male nurse working in the emergency room, and I honestly don't know if I screwed up or not. Yesterday we had a patient brought in by ambulance. Police found him passed out on the street, but still breathing. The paramedics tried to get an intravenous line started on the way to the hospital, but couldn't get it in. When he rolled through our doors, I could tell just by looking at his skin that this guy was severely dehydrated, heat exposure for sure, and he had diarrhea stains all over his pants. He was in rough shape. The patient looked to be in his late 40s, and his body was absolutely covered in needle track marks and scars from what was clearly a long history of drug use. I'm talking arms, hands, legs, feet, neck, everywhere. That explained why the paramedics couldn't get a line in. So I start trying to find a vein. Arms, nothing but scar tissue and collapsed veins. Hands, same story. Feet, destroyed. Legs, completely unusable. I even tried his neck. Every single spot on his body where you'd normally find a vein was either collapsed from the dehydration or already destroyed from years of injecting drugs. This man desperately needed fluids or he was going to die, and I'm running out of options fast. In a moment of desperation, I did something I've only read about in textbooks. I put the intravenous line in his penis. Yes, you read that right. There's a vein there called the dorsal penile vein, and it's technically a legitimate last resort option in emergency situations. I didn't call the doctor. I didn't ask permission. I just did it because I genuinely believed he would die if I didn't get fluids into him immediately. He stayed unconscious for about another half hour. When he finally woke up, everything seemed fine at first. He was groggy but calm. Then he noticed the intravenous line going into his hospital gown, which we'd put on him backwards to access the site. He opened the gown to see where it was going. The look on his face when he saw it will haunt me forever. He just stared for a solid 3 seconds, then screamed, "What?" so loud I think the entire floor heard him. Then he ripped the intravenous line straight out of his penis and started flailing it around the room. Fluids spraying everywhere, blood, chaos. Thankfully security was nearby and managed to get him restrained to the bed pretty quickly. Now here's where I think I might actually be the asshole. We needed to draw blood for labs, and with his entire body covered in unusable veins, I only had one option left. I told him I was just going to bandage his bleeding penis from where he ripped the line out. He calmed down a bit, but then I put the intravenous line back in the same spot to draw the blood we needed. He absolutely lost his mind when he realized what I'd done. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I never consulted with the attending physician before doing any of this. I made judgment calls in the moment because it felt like life or death. Now half my coworkers are telling me I saved his life and did what I had to do. The other half are saying I overstepped my authority, that I should have paged the doctor first or gotten someone more experienced to try a central line. And to top it all off, the patient filed a formal complaint against me with the hospital administration. I keep replaying it in my head. Was there another option I missed? Should I have waited? Did I cross a line by putting it back in after telling him I was just going to bandage him? Or did I actually save this guy's life? So Reddit, am I the asshole?